not bad.
Especially Fata Puck. They would also like put them into a position that you said.
Exactly. Like that's the hard part, is that traditionally you could finish off drafts with a puck and not be like, what? Whereas now it's just a huge rarity. And I agree, it would be a really nice fit in this game. They ban OD, so I doubt it. It'll be a DK.
It's good against
DK's ban.
I don't know. I have no idea what it'll be.
Puck could be.
It's really good against Weaver and Brewmaster though. And Centaur too. You can never stomp a puck.
Yeah, exactly. So if they try running away,
10
luck.
seconds remaining.
Yep.
Coil, baby.
I like...
What do we like for Keen here? It's kind of hard to find a good mid hero for them right now. Unless they want to put the Ruby mid, but then the lineup is so...
No. You can just... You could TA here, but I think you want a little more team fight. I wouldn't be surprised to see them Medusa.
Medusa, yeah. Keen likes the Medusa.
Yeah. I think that's your safest bet. And
OD's banned.
To your point about Weaver versus Earth Spirit, I actually like it for the other reasons, because Weaver finds the Earth Spirit, throws out bugs on him, and then he can't really play into you. It's also very... The role is now the stun, and that's a hell of a lot easier to dodge than the kick when fights begin. It's also single target, so it's just very easy for Weaver to play around Earth Spirit now. And they needed to kill Toon. And he also is not threatened by the truck.
Troll Wallard.
Wow.
Could be a Weaver mid.
That's the old school way of dealing
Complete
with
full mid.
I guess you can ult doesn't die to Jug, I guess.
It's good against Jug. It's really good against Jug.
Yeah. And Jug can never man up against you, pretty much. It's really good against the Prophet lane as well.
You don't attack, because Troll doesn't bash you anymore. He like nets you in place, but you can't attack while netted, right?
You can.
Really?
Yeah, that's why most Trolls go for basher nowadays.
Yeah.
5 seconds
They get bashed and then netted and then bashed again. You can never move. Kind of ridiculous, actually. But yeah, it's not counted as a root. It's more like a Rod of Atos.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a lone druid root.
Such a weird change. Do you think the bash was like the big issue? I guess it's just RNG mechanics.
I think it's just that you can buy a bash. I know it's quite good for him because there's a lot of damage per bash.
Yeah.
So I think they did it to buff Troll probably.
It was super. Kind of felt like, well, alright, you thirsty bash, I can't do anything.
It's kind of a dumb mechanic.
Now I'm relying on my stupid team.
Because you keep getting perma bashed if you get bashed once. But yeah, I think Puck is still looking decent. Troll hates playing against an axe Puck. There's nothing worse in this world. But they might have a lack of damage if they do go for the Puck in the mid late game. Centaur gets axe. Questions over questions. What about the Ember Spirit?
You could tinker.
You could tinker, but Fata tinker, I don't know how comfortable
and that right there is your big issue.
Or Zeus.
To answer Paul's earlier question, it's not a lack of like ability to draft, but
Razor.
Yeah, you're in this spot, and you're thinking not just you're not thinking what's the best mid hero here. It's what's the best mid hero for Fata.
Right.
Yeah.
And the best teams don't have to ask that last part.
Yeah, he's a very special mid laner for sure. He has like this very unique.
Yeah, and I don't think Razor did anything for their win conditions. They have Weaver issues. They have issues with being kited, and their staying power in this game. And now you have Razor Jug cores. It's good. It could work. Don't get me wrong, but you effectively have 3 cores that all are fulfilling the exact same role in as far as like farm priority, game impact. You don't have a true 1, 2, 3.
Twitter believes that NiP have an 81% chance of winning.
That's surprising.
Which is particularly high, I feel. Anyway, we'll get some predictions of our own right now on the panel from the experts, nonetheless, who are keeping track of their record, by the way. We'll update that at the end of the day and let you know where they are. Ted, we're going to start with you, my good friend.
I think he's better. And Weaver, expecting them to catch him. I wouldn't be, but I would not be terrified. So if I'm not scared, he can game in it.
All right, Carl?
I kind of have to agree. I think NiP, if they play better, they learned like they should take this game, but I'm just not feeling it. I think Keen's draft's easier to execute, and that's going to be the recipe to success.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tom?
if NiP plays anywhere near where they did last game, and they haven't really shown that they improved throughout the day, so I think I have to go with Keen this game too. Hopefully they surprise me positively, but we'll see. Keen for now.
Alright, okay, sweep for Keen on the panel. Oh, a Keen sweep, you might call that. Hey, it's late, sod off. Let's go to our commentators now and find out what their thoughts are on our final series. Gents, a chance to add to the collection. Are you there, Bulldog?
I'm not even in the shot.
Prepare.
So,
Hello?
let me hold on.
He's being remove the camera.
It's the other way.
He's being given the appropriate amount of shot.
Is he
I
good?
think.
Gents,
Good
choices, Keen or NiP?
I'll let you go first.
I'm definitely going to go with Keen. Based on how NiP just played poorly throughout the day, and, 33 Prophet did not impress me. I'm not impressed.
Alright. Fair enough.
I think, is this the first time everybody picks the same team? Because I'm going Keen
No,
too.
we've done it once today and it worked, by the way.
I'm feeling Keen as well on this, but
Alright, so 5
it could
out
become
of
a
5.
a close game.
5 out of 5. I'm interested to see the real battle in this next matchup, which is which one of you is going to be the play-by-play. Have fun, boys.
Oh. Now that's not going to be much of a battle. So you don't like talking very much.
Not
So-
when I'm next to you.
Yeah, okay. We've got that sorted out already, so now we
Yeah.
can talk some Dota. We have a great relationship going here, don't worry everybody.
I think we agreed that I should talk and you shouldn't talk. That's what we agreed. So,
Okay.
We got PPD. He's
Go
playing Undying. Got a lot of mangles because it's good to spam his spells. Right? That's right, Sinran. Prophet against 3 heroes. Can you help me out?
You told me not to talk. I mean, I'll give you a bit of help. Let's see.
now.
Let's see. Okay, so the Nature's Prophet's going to force them away with the Treants here, and this should be a top rune for NiP. Their level 1 fight here is really strong, and Razor will be getting bottom. So 3 runes for NiP to begin with. Good start for them. Obviously, Nature's Prophet plus Undying, 2 of the scariest heroes you can run into in a rune fight. Don't really want to meet them in a dark alley, so you back off.
It looks
and
to be
let them
a-
have the riches.
Prophet middle. They're swapping around a little bit here. Should be a very favorable match. Oh, they're switching here as well. There's the Brewmaster now middle.
Do you
Weaver's
think-
going bottom?
Do you think the troll matchup is so bad for Nature's Prophet that he has to try to dodge it like this? Do you think that's the right idea?
I don't think they're dodging it for him, are they? I think they just don't want to lane Razor against Weaver, I guess.
Is that bad too? I think Razor is okay in this matchup, but I mean, obviously you can Shikuchi the static link off, but it takes you 2 or 3 seconds to get away, so you still lose the damage.
Yeah, well, they do.
Either way.
King Gaming do get their lanes at least.
Yep, it didn't even take them that long. I think Old Chicken lost only a little bit of experience here in the mid lane. He is going to be up against 33 who has level 2, but the second level on Nature's Prophet doesn't really do anything in the lane. Just skilling that teleport doesn't make much of a difference, so it's kind of like playing against level 1 Nature's Prophet for now.
Troy is one of the stronger heroes against Prophet for sure, but this is a pure 1-1, so it should be good for him. Prophet should be doing fine here.
Do you think this is a draw lane or one that the troll wins still in a one-on-one?
Prophet should win it.
Prophet wins one-on-one.
Yeah, but Troll, when he gets a few levels maybe, but the first few levels, Prophet should destroy him. Sure.
Well, he is so far, so that's definitely holding true. In the top lane, we haven't really covered that yet. We have Old 11 on the Centaur, together with Kaka's Rubik, and they're playing against the Undying Juggernaut lane of NiPs. And as far as the Centaur is concerned, he's currently really happy. He's hitting creeps behind the enemy tower because of Kaka's second wave pull. Very common strategy to use against the Undying, who is quite the lane bully against these strength heroes. So you just force the creeps away from him, and then he can't zone you anyway.
Yes.
Thank you for your input. Got anything else to add?
No.
Am I bringing up all your
I
points?
think you're doing really well.
I mean, you could talk about Furion. I'm sure you will have some
No, I
great
don't
thoughts
have it.
about
I
it.
really just said everything.
Do you know how to play that hero?
No.
No? Okay. I mean, I trust you. If you say Nature's Prophet wins this matchup, I have to believe in you.
I mean, it's
He's
if I
actually
play.
crushing it right now. But this guy is better than you, though. So if you win it, he wins it really hard.
Yeah, of
right?
course.
Yeah.
Bottom lane, however.
Oh, got a little bit of an engage on to Yi, but he does have Shikuchi, so we'll be able to get away.
Oh.
Dark is super low as well. We'll be able to flask up, though, so both of them just barely surviving, but great aggression coming in from NiP. And I guess this is a nice benefit, I guess. Originally, they wanted to lane the Nature's Prophet with Earth Spirit because he's a strong laner early on, compensating for Earth Spirit being weak in lane. But Razor's pretty good, too. So the lane swap also works in Sox's favor this way. It's very nice for them.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, Weaver should be good against Razor in theory, but it's not really that simple, and not especially not when you have an Earth Spirit there.
Oh, good lift top. They toss him into the tower. PPD is taking really good damage. The retaliate hits. Is he baiting though? Who's baiting who? Well, you were wrong. What a surprise. And Old 11 will also die. Well, yeah, that's a bigger bait for the Keen Gaming squad. I think a 2-for-1 trade is... They're very happy with that. They also got the first blood, right? Yeah. So, bottom lane, Fata. Well, he is draining up Dark, so Dark is dealing literally 0 damage right now, and will probably die. Weaver looking for the trade. Oh, last hit from the Hellbear.
I think he had Tsukushi ready there. You should have killed him. If you have the spell, just use it.
Yeah, just use it, man.
I'm sure he didn't have it. He's a pro player. They don't make mistakes. Hop again now. What do we got? 11 just pretending.
He has already grabbed himself a bracer, so PPD
again. He's gonna get salty now.
He will be fine, actually. Kaka is somehow going for this kill. He has stick charges and a mango, but well, that was a very poor trade for him. He took like 300 damage to deal 50. But yeah, good thing for Centaur. He does have this early bracer from the fast kill he got early on. Makes a really big difference to get that extra 6 strength, and even a little magic resistant goes a long way against Juggernaut and Dying Lane. So stays alive there.
I would agree that items do help you to get more powerful.
Would you agree that bracer is probably the best choice he has here?
It's very cost efficient. Would you go 2 bracer though, or a wand, or a boots?
I like 2 bracers on this hero, I think. 2 bracers with stick, and then boots, and then maybe Vlad's after phase boots this game, perhaps.
That's very interesting.
Oh, 11. Actually, Ace is diving for this one. He lost range, though. Neither of them has boots.
Oh, no, not PPD. Stuck on the roof.
Nope. Gets out of the roof. Off the roof, rather, but... Well, is that going to be 3 runes for Keen? He still gets it.
He knows how to play. Most people would have just clicked the shrine there. Like, I want to heal first, but not PPD. He knows his job. Pick up the runes, win the game.
Yeah. As a wise man once said, get the runes.
That's right. You can look at middle now. It is going definitely favored for Prophet. He's got 20 denies.
He's actually winning the lane really hard.
Yep.
Did you expect it to be this one-sided when you said Furion wins the lane, or is this beyond expectation from 33?
No, it's kind of expected, I think.
Okay.
The blocks, though. Look at these godlike blocks.
Oh, he will get out, I think. Yep. Now Dark might be in trouble. Okay, Treants are AFK. They could have held.
Oh, who is this guy? Definitely watches my stream.
Oh, he's going to get old chicken as well. It is a Calling Blade, though. But the blocks. Oh, beautiful. Alright, that was a really nice sequence from 33, honestly.
Yeah, beautiful block with the Treants on the troll and the Brewmaster.
I don't think anyone else in this room could have done that.
You couldn't have. You would have been the one dying.
I mean, I'm not pretending. I know I can't.
I'm pretending, though, that I could have done it. That's all I have left.
That's how life is.
Yeah, but now that really just makes that lane terrible right now.
Yeah.
Oh, bottom.
There you see, even though he Shikuchi's right away, he still loses 45 damage, so Fata will still just be forcing him out of the lane and just taking every creep. So he's also winning this lane very well for NiP, but surprisingly for me, only less than 1,000 gold lead right now. Considering they've been crushing these 2 lanes, I would have thought it was going a bit better, but that top lane, Ace is also struggling a decent amount against this Rubik Centaur, which I wouldn't expect this lane to be this hard for NiP, considering they have Undying against the Centaur, but they're
talking about Undying.
They're crushing him. He's dead.
If he's Undying, why is he dead?
Another double.
I mean, most of this net worth difference is on PPD right now because he's got nothing. He's sitting down there on
322.
Yeah, it's not.
He had it for a moment.
But it's an Undying, right? You don't really need farm on this here. You get all you want on this here is level 15. You get the double tombstone.
He'll get there soon enough.
Yeah.
It will take a long time if he keeps this pace up. So he's actually gonna call it quits on top lane and go bottom for now. This is a very, very slow walk. 301 move speed, heading down toward this bottom lane, looking for a play maybe to either ward or perhaps get this bottom tower. They're actually connecting Ace as well. Oh, they're just full-on lane swapping. This is a really big team move without using smoke. What are they aiming for here?
Want to go middle?
Oh, nice ward placement from people. Oh, they actually did end up seeing it. Just at the last second of the sentry, they saw the ward, so they know it's here.
No. He ran all the way down there.
Yeah, and now it's just going to get removed. This smoke move needs to be successful. If they don't get anything out of this, this is a pretty wasted rotation of a lot of heroes and a lot of time, while all the 3 lanes of Keen have just been farming.
Would you say they lose the game if they don't get this kill?
It's probably exaggerated, but they're definitely not happy with this. They smoked and warded, and neither of them did anything. They did a big rotation. Juggernaut lost basically 3 waves top for this. He was part of this move and didn't really get much out. Or actually, rather, he did go to mid halfway through it, so I guess he only lost 1 or 2 waves.
He's got a
but still.
DD at least. Almost level 6 as well.
3 Wraith Bands. Do you like that? I think I see a lot of players do get 2 and then upgraded boots and then their first build-up item. Do you think it's good to get 3 Wraith Bands?
I haven't done the math myself. I don't know how much of a difference it really does if you go 2 or 3 or even 4 Wraith Bands. Probably you should probably not go over 3 though, right now.
Yeah.
I don't really mind it. I don't think it really changes anything. And the ultimate. It's silent.
Oh, he got him. Well, he's gonna try to do something, but obviously can't really control his hero. Is laying into Ace, but will die now to the Soul Rip. If this is a trade-off, I think they're honestly pretty okay with this, and he will die. And the roll misses from Soxa, so I think Yi will be fine. Yep, he uses time-lapse. Shikuchi's through them. Reinforcements have arrived from Rubik, but not able to find a lift here as it looks. Dark cutting in from the side though, gets another sentry off, so they will find another ward with this. But don't think they're gonna find any kills as NiP will retreat. But oh wait, no, he placed an obs, not a sentry, so never mind, they will not find this ward in mid.
There are 2 different kinds of wards.
Yeah, some of them are blue and some are yellow. Depending on which cosmetics you use, they kind of look the same. It's very interesting.
And we see the Prophet, he's actually going the more manly build. He's going the Orchid. Oh, the block!
Oh.
Who is this guy?
33. I think were the panel talking about this guy was...
You were talking about how he's good with micro.
Well, it wasn't necessarily just that. I also don't, like, based on the games we've seen so far, I don't think he's been on his A game necessarily, but in this game he's doing really well with the position he's been in so far in the mid lane. So I think it's fair to say that 33 is stepping it up this game. I don't think anyone is going to disagree with that.
Don't worry, he's going to die at some point and then we'll make fun of him.
Okay.
Change our mind. Like now.
Yep. Wow, why is 33 always dying? Never mind, he's getting out.
He's on top of his A game right now. Baiting and
top of his A game, that's really good.
That is really good. The top, now we're getting a tower here.
What's the last time NiP had a hero in the top lane? Have they just flat out abandoned this lane? I don't think you abandon a lane this early in the game, do you? They will be taken out by Soxa, but the tower will fall. He cannot TP out here, he will get rolled on. Now he can try to TP if he wants.
Ultimate. Can he kill the Prophet here?
Stampede. Oh, 13 stacks retaliate.
Oh no, 33. Oh, he's gonna live.
Yeah. Almost lived. Oh, 11 going forward for another one. He will get mana for a roll in just 1 second, Soxa. So now it's about finding the angle. Oh, good stomp. Do they have another Fate Bolt? They do not. He might be able to live here. I think he lives. Oh, clutch.
Oh, beautiful. It's some beautiful level Dota here. Is he going to die to clap? He claps it.
Wait, how did they trade? How did Soxa kill 11 after he died? They both melee hit each other at the exact same time.
Yes.
That was a melee attack. Interesting. That's pretty rare that that happens.
Can you... No, you can't heal yourself off retaliate. You would die before that, I guess. Very advanced.
Yeah. Sometimes Dota is really complicated, and sometimes it's simple. You kill or you die. This is a really great sequence, though. I think Old 11 played this very well. Got maximum value out of his retaliate, gets this big kill. Kaka will take it, get 500 gold for that. But also nice heads-up play from Soxa in the end to get the trade. Soxa did die first, though, so he got no experience from the Old 11 kill.
Yeah, and this is a common thing that happens when you play Prophet. Super strong in lane, but then you kind of overstep yourself a little bit, and then you feed away a lot of gold. And you need to be careful now, 33. You're the top net worth of your team. Don't want to feed it away. Smoke coming out now. They got Brewled, level 6. Makes it very difficult to team fight against this. They don't have center ult yet, though. 20 seconds.
Oh, Ace, bottom lane. Old Chicken could try to go for the ultimate here. Isn't going to do it, though. Now it's going to get turned on. Has the ulti ready. He will use it already. Going on to mainly the Earth Spirit, obviously can't really control his hero right now, so he will be in trouble as Dark is finding 33 in the jungle. In the meantime, Old Chicken trying for the TP. This is not going to work. Ambitious did not make it out of that alive, but
He did die.
silver lining, it was a 3-hero kill coming in from NiP, so a lot of other pressure on the map from Keen, finding the Nature's Prophet kill and taking some good damage on the mid tower with the Centaur, who, by the way, is progressing very fast in this game, has the Bracer and Vanguard.
Yeah, he's gonna be
beefy
unkillable
boy.
soon. Is this guy gonna die this game? After the points he's died now?
Who knows?
Look at his damage.
Stampeder?
Is he committing for this? I don't know
Stampeder?
about this.
He got him. Oh,
Oh! See ya.
Saxa! Oh boy, what was that
Oh,
from
no.
Saxa?
That was a very... Oh, he's gonna die anyway. Where is he? Base boots?
I think he's actually maybe fine here.
Prophet? He's tanky. He's not gonna care about this.
Yes,
He's a tangle.
Shrine. Oh, that's a bit of a blunder. Uncharacteristic mistake from Saxa. I think he wanted to place a stone and kick it, but must have misclicked it and ended up kicking the Centaur away.
That's very annoying. If he was my teammate, I would be very upset right now.
Is that how you keep morale high?
Yeah, but you're the team leader. Like, what would you say to him right now in a situation like this?
I mean, mistakes happen. You just got to play on the game. If you keep dwelling on the past mistakes, you're going to make even more, you know? He just has to concentrate on the next play. Don't bring down his confidence for making a mistake. You know, sometimes this kind of stuff happens. It happens to
Or
everybody.
you yell at him really hard and say, if you do that again, you get kicked, and that way he'll also not make any
Oh,
mistakes.
that's really motivating. I think that's great.
It is.
You're more of a stick kind of guy than a carrot.
Yep.
So, yeah. Okay. Oh, PPD, get the switch.
Overall, it's looking fairly even, honestly.
it's a pretty even game.
More worse important maybe is that Rubik is probably going to have a really good game. It's already almost 4K net worth here.
True.
But his two cores are kind of struggling right now. Weaver and Troll.
I feel like Weaver is one of the more forgiving heroes to be this little bit behind on at this point in the game. The hero does a lot by just casting his spells. It's not as item dependent, I would say, as other carries at this stage of the game. Obviously later on it gets really important, but just throwing out bugs and hitting a lot of heroes will amp his whole team up. So I think it's more important that the Razor, for example, is doing well.
Yeah, for sure. Right now the most important thing is Roche, I would say. Any kill from King Gaming and they can easily take a Roche.
Yeah, Troll Weaver are really good at that.
Yeah, and
That's
you
true.
can just protect it with the Brewmaster. It's so hard to fight into this.
Yep. Do you think NiP's draft is lacking in teamfight, just overall? They have Tombstone and they have Earth Spirit. Do you think that's enough in this patch, or would you have liked to see them get a third? Oh, nice catch from Kaka. Has that early Aether Lens. You don't expect that minute 15, and will catch off Saxa and get this tower. So, teamfight? Do you think they have enough?
I'm not sure. It depends on the itemize, really. Like, having an Orchid gives you a bit more team fight. And Razor's... Like, he's pretty good as well. Like, he's just that tanky, annoying here in the middle of the team fight. Not that tanky yet, though, I guess, but... They're definitely lacking team fight. Like, in this game, at least, for sure. Like, they're definitely weaker, and... I mean, you really want to be on top of the laning stage. You have this kind of lineup, and they're...
Do you think they won by enough?
No.
Did they even win?
Not.
Like, is that...
Barely. I don't know if you can... It was pretty even, honestly. Sure, Prophet did well, but he died twice afterwards.
So if you're Keen now, what's stopping you from just going Roshan right now? Do you think that if you try to kill the Roche with Weaver and Troll that you take too much damage? Troll has a Vlad's. I think he doesn't even take damage from killing Roche right now.
Yeah. I mean, they could probably do it. It's just a little scary when it comes to Undying, maybe. Like, if there's a good Undying Tombstone and a good Static Link, you can maybe lose the fight, I guess. If you just get...
So you focus the Razor, in other words, in the coming fights.
You can probably just kill him pretty easily.
He has 20 armor, which is obviously a lot, but his health pool relatively low, 1200. There's a decent amount of magic damage on the Radiant too. Let's not forget Clap, Stampede, stuff. Oh, actually Saxa did find a kill there. Surely our cameraman caught that, but not me. My bad. And they will be backing off. So at least NiP get a little bit here, but looking at the lanes, considering they're playing with Nature's Prophet, they don't seem to be putting that much pressure on the map. Keen Gaming seem to have a pretty good grip on at least two of the lanes. Most of the time the mid lane is pushed across the river. They've taken the tower there. And the top lane is
flaming his Prophet for not ratting good enough, or?
It's not really his Prophet. It's a question of, do you think the movement on the map from NiP, are they being effective enough with creep waves, rather? Are they jungling too much? Do you think they're pushing enough? Is it hard? Are we...
It's not NiP playing bad, it's Keen playing good.
Okay.
Yeah. We only...
I'm asking questions, I'm not judging. You're the expert here.
Yeah, I am.
Apparently.
Definitely. Here's the kill.
Yep,
It's only an Undying though. 30
Only
seconds.
a true expert would have predicted that kill.
Yeah, I could have seen it. Do they
And
not?
I think it's time. Here we go. That's a key kill.
Yeah.
It's not a core, but Undying is very integral to NiP's team fight. So Keen Gaming will take this opportunity to go for Roshan. Troll dealing really good damage here.
Yeah, it's gonna make it so hard to team fight ever. Like as long as they have Aegis, you're not gonna be able to team fight them for sure.
Who do you give the Aegis to, Weaver or Troll?
Pretty sure you give Troll.
They have like the same net worth, so we'll see
Oh,
what they give it
give
to.
it to Weaver. Alright.
Not good expert analysis. I guess we'll give it to Troll here.
Yeah, but there's a reason they're at the minor, you know? Not a major.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Clearly wrong here.
No,
Because
no
as a
TI winners
Weaver-
in Radiant, I think.
How do you die here as a Weaver? You wouldn't die here unless you screw up. With Troll, you can just man up and kill everyone. That's how I was thinking. Because I'm kind of a Weaver expert myself.
So I think Troll is one of those weird heroes, right? When you talk about putting Aegis on carries, there's some carries, or cores rather, you don't really want to give the Aegis to, like Dragon Knight and Lycan, because their second life is so bad because they can't transform. Do you feel like Troll is the same way with his ulti? As we do catch a Centaur death, I was watching this, I
He
was
just
waiting for
died
people.
to these two heroes.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have a lot of damage, Orchid and Magnetize.
Yeah.
Like, do you think Troll is a good Aegis carrier because he only has one battle trance? You kind of need to use that, right? Compared to other carries, like Juggernaut, for example.
I still think he's really good. I don't think he relies at his ultimate at all, honestly. His spells have a short cooldown, they have high impact, and he just
top.
hits really hard.
Found the Weaver, they got the sounds into the Orchid, and that will be the Aegis, so, well, at least he got it, but that's
As a Weaver,
very little value out of that Aegis. Basically nothing.
Man, these picks are working out really great, so you probably should go... like, you can go Shadowblade here and just keep doing this if you want, but it looks like you just want to go for teamfight right now.
Lance, Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, it's like...
Somebody has to buy it, right? In this patch, you kind of need this item. I
Yeah.
like it on Earth Spirit, to be honest. I see some Earth Spirit players go this double bracer into Vlad's. Do you think he wants a dagger here against the Weaver? Or...
Yeah, some kind of catch for Weaver, because he's basically the only hero that can bring him down, unless Prophet gets an Orchid somehow. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, Weaver is buying BKB, then it's not even a play anymore. Neither catch, really. The rolling boulder is not long enough. When Weaver has a BKB, it feels almost invincible, actually, this game. They can't really kill him.
Yeah.
NiP has one stun, and it lasts for 1 second. And, well,
Pretty good.
2 seconds if it's with a rock, when it's level 4, but... Yeah.
It's good, because Weaver doesn't really need to go damage field or anything here. Got a good, solid team that does a lot of damage, like all heroes in the team, pretty much.
Yep.
Even without Aegis, they're still feeling confident. Like the team fight, there was no way they could lose a team fight with Aegis, but even without it, like they're still favored for sure.
And they were thinking about defending bottom, but canceled the TP there at Dark. They called the play off, and NiP are actually also backing off, but they have the push going with Trance and the Siege Creep, so that tower will fall.
Top now instead. Like, NiP is out farming the opponent. I mean, it's very even in gold, but the two cores, you got Prophet obviously is farming naturally super fast, but the Battle Fury on Juggernaut just speeds up his farm so much.
But when we are at this stage of the game, like you're looking at one side has this Brewmaster and the other side has an Undying. Do you think it's fair to say that this Undying is going to fall off like way harder than the Brew until he hits level 15? Like in the next 10 minutes, what's Undying going to bring to the table compared to Brew? Because yes, the net worths are even, but NiP kind of drafted a more lane-winning draft we talked about. Do you think Undying is going to be useful this game?
Oh, before that, we can just watch Fada die.
Fada dead. Very dead.
I still think Undying is like super strong with the change to his ultimate, doing damage as well now. I don't know. I just feel like Tombstone is still an annoying threat you have to deal with. But, I mean, obviously it's not as good as Brew, but I don't know. I think Undying is still a solid hero.
Okay.
But yeah, as you mentioned, like once he gets a level 15, it's gonna be twice as strong, pretty much.
Yeah, it's the panel talked about this with Troll against Tombstone, that in the past Troll would be amazing because you just use Battle Trance and anybody hits the Tombstone, but now you actually can't hit it when you Battle Trance. You still gain fervor stacks, right? When you hit literally anything. So Troll, if he's not ulting, can still kill it fast. Oh, 33. They already just had one core get caught up here, and now the next on the list is the Nature's Prophet. You will get
committing
actually Brewmaster ulting here. Fata's coming in to help. Actually, the whole team is here. I don't know if this is a good fight at all for NiP right now.
Weaver.
Oh, he does get to roll out on the Earth Spirit. Has the bugs on him, but...
He's not TP. He doesn't have TP. Uh-oh, this is a death. Did he TP in, I guess, then?
Ace, Omni Slash, doing some decent damage. Oh, jeez. Almost died there before he time-lapsed.
He knows. He's
Yep.
just playing around with fire. protecting his teammates.
Yeah.
That's one of those advanced mathematics.
I think if he got really unlucky there, he might have actually died before he reacted.
No.
That was pretty close. No, he knew exactly what he was doing.
He
You're
knew
right.
what he was doing.
Playing out on the limit. So 2 core kills, actually, for Keen Gaming. They're pulling decently ahead now, 3,000 gold. They have very good control of the Radiant safe lane jungle right now, or Dire safe lane jungle, sorry. The top area is very warded.
By both teams?
Yeah, well, I think NiP, they have 1 ward, right? They have 1 ward, and the Dire have like 3 in the area. They have 1 in the river from earlier, from before the Roche, I believe. But the 2 aggressive wards they have, so far I think the second ward, the one close to the Dire base, has given them 2 kills, 1 on Razor and 1 on Nature's Prophet, so that's paid off big time. And key item has now been grabbed for the Weaver. So the BKB that we talked about, how do you kill him until Nature's Prophet gets a Hex or a Nullifier? Like, do you see any play to kill this Weaver?
I don't think you can.
I honestly feel like he's invincible if he doesn't make a clear mistake.
Yeah, like maybe if Earthspirit gets an initial stun on him. He's not that tanky.
2 seconds though.
Yeah, they don't really have the burst. I mean, he's not going to die. You just have to focus everyone else. But like right now, the game is just all about picking off as much as possible. Like both teams have gotten successful ganks and pretty even in that respect. But we're seeing in gaming pulling apart. 3K lead.
What's Ace getting? So Ace went for the Battle Fury into Yasha and is now getting a dagger. Fata went Sanjin Yasha now into BKB. The dagger build on Jugger, I personally really like dagger on Jugger as like a 3rd or 4th item. In this game, who do you think he's getting it for? Is he going to jump and try to Omnislash the Rubik and get him out of the fight fast? Because it doesn't feel like he's not going to kill Weaver. He's not going to kill Sapphire. He's not killing Brew either. And Troll is a pretty bad target too, right? So
yeah, I was also thinking. Like, I like a lot of characters want to just get dagger and get super aggressive, even on heroes like Terrorblade or whatever. Like, I just like dagger a lot, but this game it doesn't feel like there's any clear hero. Like sometimes you want to blink and like kill an important target like Sniper or something or whatever, or Drow, but there is no hero like that this game, so I don't like it that much, but it might work out anyway. I don't doubt Ace. I doubt him.
Wait, Nature's Prophet did not get the Vlads. Did we mention that? He went for the full Crimson Guard.
Did someone else get the Vlads?
It's currently queued up on Earth Spirit, so they did change their mind and get it on Earth. I like this choice. I think 33 has to be more ambitious with his item build and get big items. I think the Nature's Prophet has to play a part in carrying this game for NiP if they want to win it. Because the Razor is currently 6th on net worth. In my opinion, when Razor is laying down here, he's actually just flat out almost always a bad hero in the game. This hero wants to be strong and ahead, and just doesn't do very much without very key items at key moments in the game. And it's like every item timing he has is a bit too late. Omnislash.
The ultimate, do you see that damage?
Really insane damage from Kaka, almost nothing.
Insane.
That's such a bad steal now for Rubik. It used to be really good, now it's terrible.
Unless you go damage build on Rubik.
Oh yeah. Yeah, do that all the time.
Yeah, but yeah, I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
Is this ward gonna catch another core? Is Fata gonna die here again in the same spot? He's thinking about it.
He's thinking about it. He doesn't want to do it.
He doesn't do it. Good call. Back arrow. But you can tell when you look at NiP's hero spread on the map where they are. They're feeling the pressure. They're 6,000 gold behind. They're kind of limited to their own side of the jungle. Very cornered. Keen Gaming kind of dominating both the enemy jungle and 2 lanes, and all that NiP really have access to is their own ancient area.
Yeah, they're getting outmaneuvered now for sure, and this is just gonna get worse because like there's like a mechanic called Roshan, like when you're being forced to be in your own area, and then you get free Rosh, and that makes you even further behind. That makes Turtle Strat not as good, which is what NiP is doing right now. So they need to go out and do something soon enough. Otherwise, they're definitely losing the long run here.
How do you push out top lane as a NiP? What do you do?
Is under attack.
33. Dangerous Treant spawn in mid, but he will get out. Do you send the Furion to cut waves top? Does he TP between the tier 1 and tier 2 and start making Treants there to cut the wave, or what's your solution? Because I think they can't just let this wave sit up here for like 10 minutes. It's not a winning strategy.
I don't know how dangerous that is. Like they're not gonna get racks or anything. They should just make sure to get the right side of the map, and I don't know if you care that much, honestly. Prophet can TP back at any point and take care of it. Just take over the enemy, like we see how they ward right now. They ward enemy jungle and you can just farm here instead.
Oh, Fata getting caught in mid, gets jumped on by Old 11, and easy pick. Trying to come in PPD with a save here, but not enough damage. Just getting overwhelmed here, right outside his base. Keen with the read. They didn't really have any vision on the map. They just had the read that NiP were inside their the Radiant jungle and just went for that core kill on Fata.
And they're losing the grip of this game right now. I mean, they have the right side of the map, which is not as good as the left side, because Roche is about to spawn in 18 seconds. One of the problems with like this Crimson Guard, which is really good for teamfight, right? It's good against Weaver. Troll has like doesn't hit super hard, but hits really fast. Then they have Brewmaster, and he can just dispel it, right? So it's not that effective anymore.
Yeah. I think Brew is one of the absolute best counters to Crimson Guard in the whole game. Maybe the best. Excuse me.
That's good. You can stop talking if you want. I think it make everyone happy.
Yeah, sorry.
Dire's structures
Sorry, I'm
are
back.
fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Little extra cough.
Cough into the mic next time, please.
Okay.
Enjoy it. Yeah, Roche is up, and there's nothing they can do right now.
Yeah. It's kind of the exact same situation as 10 minutes ago. Undying is dead for 25 seconds. Let's go Roche. And
So you're saying it's PPD's fault?
not really. It's kind of just NiP being very cornered on the map and not taking any initiative to try to fight. I don't think they're favored in the fight, but at some point they're going to have to take a risk and get something going. If they give Keen all initiative and just play passively, they're going to lose harder and harder by the minute. This advantage is huge.
Oh, here we go, some initiative, and he just gets a kill. I mean, this is what we're talking about right now.
They got the
kill.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard to get any kills on the enemy hero. How do you team fight? Yeah, I know what you're saying. If you just sit back, you're going to lose, obviously. But if you go out, you're probably going to lose as well. It's such a... The best situation or way to deal with this situation is not to get into this situation. Which is, you know, you got to be a very good player not to get into these stuff.
Talking from experience, I've played a lot of Undying. I hate playing Undying in games like this, where you feel like you can't team fight and your hero sucks at skirmishing, it sucks at pushing out waves. So PPD kind of has no purpose right now. He can walk around and ward, but he can't push lanes, he can't gank anyone, he can only get caught and die once again here by Keen Gaming. So if they don't fight, Undying is not a hero, like literally not doing anything in the game. Yeah. Let's imagine he was a Coddle. He could at least push some creeps and, you know, generate advantage on the map, gain some gold, get an item for his team, but for now he's a walking Tranquil Boots 30 minutes into the game, and it's unfortunate because Undying, when he is in this state in the game, it's just hard to do anything. If you don't try to force that fight, you're not bringing him into the game. Ace, being run down here by Yi, will probably kill off this healing ward first and then try to go for the Juggernaut. He knows there's no Omni-Slash available. Help is coming in, but there's the Stomp from the Centaur. We'll be getting Rolling Bouldered on, and that's a good stun. Time-lapse, Stampede not catching anyone actually. Fawcett might be in trouble though. His team is kind of completely disconnected from him right now.
Team?
Yeah,
though.
Team, exactly. Team, where's Team? And Troll is also pushing the top tier 3. NiP will lose a core and, well, not a tower just yet. They have the glyph. Old Chicken really committing onto this. He is taking the cheese out of the backpack, so we'll be using that ulti. Oh, you can use an ulti! Oh. Old 11. Chicken.
But should he have used any of it, though? Wouldn't he have just died anyway?
Possibly.
Wouldn't he have been just wasting resources?
I mean, the tower did fall.
You should have ulted.
You should definitely ulti, right? And then C. It's a 90-second cooldown. You're dead for 70, so yeah.
Just click one button.
He's a pro player, so he doesn't make any mistakes, though. So.
Maybe with his creating space.
Yeah. I mean, he was regardless. You can also create space and press the button.
This Centaur's got a heart now.
He has 5,000 health.
I don't know how you kill it.
Yeah. That's a pretty big concern for me too. How do you actually kill this guy?
And the thing is, like, before you kinda could ignore him a little bit, because it's not, like, yeah, he stuns you in double edge, but now he's got Retaliate as an addition to what it is. So he's like, when he killed Undying, he had plus 400 damage. So if you don't do anything about him, he's gonna go around hitting people for 600 damage.
Yep, here we go. He gets it off before he gets orchid at TPD. 3 hits almost dies. There will be double tombstone at least here. They're fighting without the troll. Well, Old 11 sure is a tanky boy here. He actually forces 3 heroes away almost on his own. And it's time to start cleaning up some tombstones. Good damage from Yi. He will pop the Aegis. Did not use BKB on his first life. Will have it on the second life. Healing ward will be destroyed here. Stampede away. BKBs are running from an IP right now. Both of them are being fully expended. No primal split either. This fight from Keen is really scrappy. They're actually forcing a move 4 and 5 without primal split. Very questionable. Let's see if it ends up panning out okay for them, though, as Ace will be caught here by the Stomp. That should be at least one big core kill that they do find. He has buyback, though.
And that's a Brew buyback. He's going to come back in with ultimate.
Yeah, this is scary now.
Jugger. Like, this is where you lose the game, if ever. That's
left. They found the Nature's Prophet. They will be running in. Troll uses the ultimate, gets a bash off. With that basher, doesn't need the root to even come through. And NiP, they look like they're in big trouble here. This is at least one lane of Rax, probably two. There's no Nature's Prophet. It might even be all three lanes. How do they kill the Centaur? He healed up to full with the heart. He's going back in, tanking up everything. PPD throwing out some decays. Nobody cares. No Omni Slash. Where is the damage? Where's the teamfight coming from? They don't have it.
They don't have it.
They just don't have it.
They don't have it.
They don't have it, Bola.
Did you just call GG or what?
I don't know. Well, there's
Keep
a tier
trying.
2 bottom, so at least actually the third lane might stay alive
Centaur
long
is
enough.
manning up. He knows. Like,
Oh,
look at it.
all right, we can't get the bottom racks. Let's go. They have
Retaliate.
primal split.
The towers are killing themselves. That's how badly this is.
This is really badly indeed. Oh, here we go. Rolling boulder. Instant lift from Kaka. Quick reaction. Primal split.
This is looking badly.
It's looking real badly. Healing Ward is currently alively, but it will be taken off in the backline, and now they're going to switch on to Fata. He has no BKB, he has no life anymore, he has no buyback. Troll, ulti, not activated yet. He still has the cheese, he hasn't even had to use it. This game is over.
It's over.
Game over. There comes the cheese. Last Omni Slash from Ace. Ha ha ha, says Razor, and sorry, says Razor.
It's manning. Like, you can't flame if you say sorry.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
If you insult someone in real life, you just say sorry, just a prank, bro, and then
say
it's okay.
no offense.
No offense.
Yeah. You insult, then I say no offense, and then everything's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, that game, it looked kind of even at the start. NiP was looking kind of good, but then, like, out of nowhere, they kind of just slowly lost the grip of the game, and then they just got cornered, and then they couldn't fight back into it.
How did they lose control of the game? Was it because they didn't have enough team fight? Did they not push the waves enough? Did they choose the wrong fights? Did
That's
Keen just
probably-
flat out outplay them? Was it draft?
I mean, it was obviously a bit of an outplay, but just a few too many pickoffs here and there. Just a few pickoffs here and there, and yeah, I don't have anything to say. You know, back to the desk.
No.
Yeah. No.
No, back to,
Okay,
back to the desk.
let's talk about the game. No.
Back to the desk, Cap. No, not just yet. Before we throw it to the desk, I think we should talk a little bit about the Roshan, because I think that was a very deciding factor in this game. And when it comes to the Dire lineup, you talked about the threat of putting the Tombstone, taking the fight there. Was there any way NiP